It's better to overpromise, no, underpromise and overdeliver. It's the other way around. I was fooled because this looks pretty new. Maybe we don't need to rewire the shower circuit, but let me show you closer. Hello again, this is another day. We are still in the first week of rewiring, fully furnished rewire. We already have all the chases, pretty much 80% of all the cables have already been dropped through, not yet secured. Some of the sockets are still needs to be chased. It's old property, it's quite weird. Sometimes we are able to very cleanly chase the sockets and keep it nice and square, but not on this occasion. It's actually, the bricks are on its side rather than lying down. That tells us the wall isn't as strong as it could be. I was fooled because this looks pretty new, and I thought like, okay, maybe we don't need to rewire the shower circuit, but let me show you closer. These and much more reasons are why we need to rewire the place. On the first look, it just looked like a brand new installation, but that's what it is. It isn't. A lot of wiring changes, things has happened over the years for this property. Client is glad to get us in. We're gonna make everything safe. We're gonna be as quick as we can. Usually we give about 2 weeks to complete the rewire. On many occasions we are able to finish well before that time, but I'll leave 2 weeks just to be on the safe side. It's better to overpromise, no, underpromise and overdeliver. It's the other way around. And that's exactly what we're doing. I never overpromise and I don't want to underdeliver. I want to underpromise and overdeliver. If we do everything before time, the client can go back in, resume the living in the property, start cleaning, decorating. It's all that needs to happen. So that's why we planning for everything. We even plan for things that are unforeseen. That's why we take an extra time in case. Let me show you one tricky socket to install. That one, client wanted to have a socket above the chest of drawer. Let me show you. Here is a closer look of that socket, and the client wanted to have that socket just there on the chimney breast. And the difficulty part of that, right above this chimney, there's another chimney. In front of the chimney, you might be aware or not, there's always a reinforced plate with bricks, concrete, ceramic tiles, and so on. Like in this scenario, the actual floor height is much, much higher. I'm unable to open the floorboards and get to this space, so that's why I had to cut open the ceiling. This is common access when we are dealing with laminated flooring and we are unable to open and lift the floorboards like we did in this place. We will have to cut the channel all the way across in order to drill through the joists and feed our cables. On this occasion, this is the one place we couldn't have, so we had to cut open the access. Okay, here we are running a new shower circuit, replacing the old cable that's been joined up, and the joints on a 10 kilowatt, 9.5 kilowatt shower, it's never a good idea. So I would always avoid extending the shower circuit where possible. There might be a situation when you cannot avoid, the damage would be too severe. Then I would strongly advise to use like a resin joint. They could never come apart, they would never come loose. It's just the security. Every joint, 50 amp joint, it's a screw terminal joint. If it's not encapsulated in the resin, there's a likelihood that the screws can come apart, and when it come apart, the connection is never really good and it will start vibrating. Under the load, the temperature increases, and as you know, it contracts and expands, and that's how the screws are coming loose, and that's how overheating or fires are happening. So extending shower circuits, never a good idea. See you soon.